Good morning, CTN. It's time to rise and shine with Harmonize2One. Hi, I'm Lara Helena, and I'm going to be with you every morning for a little rise and shine because we are getting ready to revive and thrive. That is what the CTN is all about this year, and I'm so excited that I have the opportunity to be with you every morning. So, a little bit about me. I have a background as a dancer, a yogi, and an all around artist, and someone who's been very passionate about the holistic arts as well. And I've spent many years trying and working in whatever way I can as an artist and a healer to combine that beautiful dance between the healing and the arts. And what I would love to give to you today are a few tips that you can take with you for this day to help you to thrive even more, because we are a creative love source being that is connected to everything within us and around us, and we have the possibility of accessing what is our truest and most beautiful potential if we have the right tools to do so. I feel like I've been lucky enough throughout my life, and because of that interest to want to know about those types of tools, I've come upon some wonderful teachers who have given me some practices to take with me in my little tool bag for life to walk through each day with those little tips and tools that I could use to help me get through the challenges. And most recently, as we all know, there's been something, which I won't even say what it is because we know, that has struck our world that has shifted some perspectives. And it has also shifted the way that we walk out into the world and the way that we breathe. And the breath is, for me, one of the most fundamental tools of living a harmonized life. And when you think of the word harmony, we think in sync, in tune, like harmonious colors, harmonious landscape, etc. And that harmony lives inside us. And when we are living in angst and in fear and in doubt and in the unknown, it is very often that we deharmonize our status and our well-being on the inside. And so we don't really tap into that beautiful, aligned place that we want to come from when we're in a creative process. So I would like to give you some tools today to help harmonize, and I'm going to each morning with Harmonize2One. And today it is all about the breath. So we're going to do a little practice. So wherever you're sitting, if you're at a desk or in your bed or on a couch or on the floor, just get into a comfortable position that you feel like you're not slouching too much down, or you've got your computer sitting on top of you. I mean, you could be lying down, that's totally fine. But whatever feels comfortable. No pressure, because you can always try this again later. So first of all, with breathing, a lot of people in my practice, when I ask them to take a deep breath, they breathe up into the chest and you see their shoulders lift up. Now that's a big sign that they're not breathing properly and they're not really accessing the potential of their diaphragm and their lung capacity to get the most amount of nutrients from the oxygen into their body, because oxygen is the number one nutrients for our brain and our cells to thrive. So I'm going to invite you to put your hands onto your belly, and you're going to take a big deep breath, and I want you to see if you can expand your belly out like a big Santa belly. Just imagine you're filling up a balloon in your belly, and then you're going to blow it out through your mouth like you were blowing through a small little hole, a keyhole. So you're going to inhale, filling up the belly, and exhale. You can even put your hands on the sides or even the front and the back. And I just want you to try to really bring the energy and the breath down into the belly. Even maybe try putting one up on your upper torso just to see if there is any rise in your shoulder area. And if you feel maybe your belly and your shoulders going, then just become aware that the goal is to keep the shoulders nice and soft and the chest soft and not moving at all and bringing the belly down. Now, it's also like any kind of muscle that you stretch. If you're not used to breathing that way, you might even feel some tension throughout your abdomen area because your muscle's like, wait a minute, I usually breathe way up here. And now you're telling it to go somewhere else. So I want you to practice that. So we're going to move on. The next step is I'm going to count to 3, and you're going to do an inhale on the count of 3. And then at the top of the inhale, you're going to hold the breath for a count of 3. And then you're going to exhale for a count of 3. And then you're going to hold for a count of 3. Okay? We'll do that together. I'm going to count, and you're going to breathe into the belly through the nose. Here we go. And inhale. 2, 3, and hold. 2, 3, and exhale. 3, and inhale. Oh, hold. 2, 3, and inhale. And hold. And exhale. And hold. Easy enough? Okay, so that's an inhale, a hold, an exhale, and a hold. Okay, now we're going to break it to a 4 count. Here we go. Inhale, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and inhale, and hold, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and inhale, and hold, and exhale, and hold, and now 5, and inhale, hold, exhale, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now inhale, and just sigh it out. Now just check in with your body. You can close your eyes or you can keep looking at me. And I just want you to check in how you feel. If that did anything to you, just 2.5, 3 minutes of different inhalations and exhalations. You want to try some more? I do. Okay, we are going to jump up to a 7 count, okay? So we're going to inhale for 7, we're going to hold for 7, we're going to exhale for 7, and we're going to hold for 7. Again, if that's too long and you have to take a breath at 6 seconds or 5 seconds or whatever suits you, you go ahead and do that. Okay, if you want to try. So the idea is that we are going to expand our lungs every time we exhale, and that hold, that contraction on both the inhale and the exhale is training us to utilize the oxygen that we have taken in. And when you exhale the air and then you've let out all the carbon dioxide, it's actually resetting your breath. So if you've been dealing with some kind of tensions and you're not breathing properly or your breath is really short and shallow, when you just do a long exhale and you hold it out, it resets the breath so that when you take an inhale, it's like your body is just naturally like, give me oxygen, right? Okay, so those are just a few little pieces of information before we begin. Here we go, a 7 count. And exhale. And let's take an inhale, slow. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. And hold. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Sorry about the hands and the fingers trying to count. I wasn't doing that very well. Anyway, how do you feel? Just close your eyes, check in with yourself. And that checking in with ourselves, I don't think we do it enough. We check in more to our telephone and see what other people are checking in with than we actually check in with ourselves. So I invite you today, for the rest of the day, like you're going to do your little 5-minute smoking break, which I used to laugh when I was younger. I was a dancer and we like, take 5, and everyone would run to the back door to go get 5 minutes of smoking. And I would just like, what if everyone just did 5 minutes of breathing? They would feel so much better when they got back in the room. So I invite you to check in with yourself today. Check in when you're breathing. Maybe just place your hand on your belly and see if you're breathing from your belly. Maybe check in with how many breaths you can do that you stay really conscious of. Maybe you can check in with just how you feel. Maybe you've been, having conversations, or you're watching these videos, or whatever's going on in your world and your reality right now. Just take a few minutes to check into yourself, check into your breath, and to really bring some conscious awareness on how you're breathing, the quality, the quantity of your breath. Go outside, take some fresh air in, and see how that feels. All right, guys. Thank you so much for these few minutes for your Rise and Shine tip for the day. We are going to check in. We are going to breathe and oxygenate our mind, our cells, and our creative love source being. This is Lara Helena from Harmonize2One. I'll see you guys tomorrow.